Hello, TASTEE tacticians, I'm Rogdor. This is my final match review from the last asynchronous match tournament, which was introducing the new map Backyard Colosseum. So, as my previous video against versus Ashley, I will not detail all the rounds from the match versus OBQ, which I will present now. I will focus on three main sequences. The first sequence is dealing with your gameplay that you should adapt against different kind of players. The second sequence is about to how your strategy can be refreshed, in particular in the mid game when you have new forces, new balance in the forces, and new map elements. And the final sequence will deal about the Intel battle again, because I believe this is quite important. But this time it will show you how you can use the information in a different manner. So let's start. So first topic is about the gameplay. So in this match I am facing UBQ, and I know UBQ is more than a good player. I've already played several matches against him, and I know that UBQ is one of the best player. So actually I cannot just play the ordinary way, just to play as a good player, as for instance as Ashley did in my previous match, because I know BQ has the capability indeed to disrupt your deployment and your strategy. I know he has studied my previous match, in particular versus Stoffer in the preliminary round. But here, anyway, I decided to start with the same opening, the same strategy. So I use the same team, with my two snipers, and Augustus, and so on. And you will see that the opening is quite the same. Of course, I adapted a little, but this is possible because the match versus Ashley and versus BQ are simultaneous. So BQ did not know what happens in my match versus Ashley. Otherwise, I know I would have probably made different openings. So actually, I think UBQ has the same capability to counter your own strategy as I did with my match versus Ashley. So I have to really take this into consideration, not to play, I would say, as an ordinary good player, because it's kind of too much predictable at the level we are playing, because I believe we watch the match from the others and we train, so there are tactics which become obvious. So these tactics can work versus I would say beginners or average players, but when you play different kind of level, you have to adapt your tactics not to be predictable. So let's see how I'm dealing with UBQ. So I will not detail all about my strategy again and my openings, because you can watch it in my previous video, but just I will just explain what are the different things. So let's have a look. So it's the same principle. Here Hyde is still in charge of watching what can cross from this side. You remember that before my Hyde was here watching what could cross in the south part here from the opponent side. This is quite the opposite. Because Hyde was more on the south side, I decided to use him, still with the vanish skill, to watch what mercs can go up. Actually, it's a good choice, because you will see that many of these mercs will go in the north, in this area. So after the first round, I think I missed only his bomber. I know everything of his team except his bomber, which was kept hidden behind here. And again, I use the strategy with an aggressive Seraphim and Augustus, which will be still in charge of breaking this wall. I use again my two other gunmen to break the covers I need to have wider open field. But here the difference with Ashley is that he didn't use this spot. He actually didn't make his Hindenburg rush to this central spot. So here, when Seraphim is watching, there is no kill to do. So UBQ is quite a cautious guy. He will not. He may know that this is maybe a dangerous spot for the first round, because the run here it can be long from this bunker. Anyway, actually I'm introducing also new elements in the fact that I completely destroyed also this crate from that angle. So this is no more an interesting place to launch a bomb here, crouching behind. So by doing this, I remove an interesting position for bombing in the central area. So this is done defensively, and also because I could have imagined that one of his mercs could go to this place by this side up here and go up and down behind the pillar. I actually performed a free fire in that direction by Hyde, but I didn't catch anyone. But it can have been tested. You will see that during this match, in particular in the start, there is a lot of free fire, because actually you can use free fire, but only in certain conditions, and I will explain. So here the free fire was because I did some prediction that there will be a merc here, but it didn't work. But we'll see after. So let's go on. Then, so what's happening in second round? So now I see his bomber is also going north, and actually I saw only other here going to the south, to the south area. So I don't really know where he is, but he knows also that I know that he has watched in that angle and saw my Augustus here. You remember that I do it quite purposely to try to put this move secret, because it's very hard to do it completely secretly, to crouch, because there is always an angle where you can see him. So the idea here is to give the information that my Augustus is going south, and by doing this I'm somehow blocking his merc to go through, because he knows that if you play in the middle area, I will have the capability to detect any movement with my Augustus. So at that time, BQ probably thinks that I'm in this area where I can detect the movements. And you'll see that this has a consequence on the placement of other. And we'll see after in the south. So also I know BQ probably watched my match versus Stoffer, and he knows that this position is a good position for my bomber behind this crate here, to use these barrels to launch the bomb in this middle area. So actually he used also the free fire to destroy this crate, so this strategic position for a bomber, and somehow he did this defensively to maybe protect also his shotgunner here, because otherwise he's even if he's still here behind the bunker. If you have seen my video versus Stuff 8, you will see that the bomb can be launched over the bunker and kill anyone behind. So by doing this, he's protecting also his move, his position from his shotgunner. And also because I know BQ may have think of this, I'm not intending to go to this place, because if I go here and the crate is destroyed, actually it will be a kill. So you see, this is the kind of way to disrupt a strategy. Putting the bomber here in the middle can be a good idea, but because you have watched and studied your opponent, now I will not do this again against UBQ. So let's go on. So here I have also free fire to this crate. This can be understood also as a defensive wear to eliminate cover from a strategic position, because you remember that against a match versus Stoffer 8, this position can have a good angle to see what's crossing on the other side. So I remove this crate to remove also a cover for strategic position, to have a line of sight in that direction, because on this side the cover is not good, you don't have cover. So if one merc is placing here, he will win the 1v1 versus this guy, because cover is more important than the steady guy. So at the start of the second round, as quicker as possible after the first round, I destroy this cover. But also this is also to prepare my bomb within Denberg, because in the first round I saw that many mercs has crossed to the north, about maybe these three guys, and so I could imagine that someone was behind the bunker here. And because I saw Linus crossing, I know Linus can open the door quite easily and open the vision for a sniper here, for Seraphim. So I had imagined that Seraphim can be placed here behind this bunker, and the line of sight would be opened by Linus, like he did here. So actually I wanted to stay here behind, in good cover, behind the main central pillar, but I needed more angle to throw my bomb and closer to the left. And for that I needed to break this cover, because otherwise my bomb will not could not be dropped behind the cover. The only possible angle will be on the right here, but I will not have enough distance to reach good positioning here. So this is also the reason why I destroyed this cover, is to have a better angle for my bomb on the left side and better coverage. So you will see that as soon as I remove the cover, I'm launching the bomb, and you see right at the place of the cover, and this gives me more distance, more blast distance to this covering area. So here, because of the angle, I expected this would be enough also for a sniper to be placed here. Actually, it was not the plan from UVQ, but you see that the mercs are not very are quite close to the bomb. Anyway, it will be a miss. So when the bomb explodes, not so far from the sniper, but my bomb was really intended to blast this position behind the bunker. So it's a miss. So at end of second round, so what's the position in the south here? You see that actually Hauser is placed quite far, not the usual way. I would say behind the cover, using the cover to his advantage. Of course, he has destroyed the good positioning for a bomb to be launched in this area. But anyway, he's probably thinking my Augustus is somewhere here, and when you are placed here, this is probably at the limit of the detection for Augustus. So I believe he's placed here to avoid being detected by my Augustus, because if I don't see him, I can imagine actually he's here, or somewhere here. So it's not accurate for any bombing because of this wall. So I don't have enough information on Hauser to use my bomb with enough chance to make the kill. But I will still, because if it's here, I cannot. I have to make a choice actually. I know he's possibly in these three places: here, or here. So actually, I decided to drop my bomb to catch two of the other positions, this one and this one here. But I cannot use my barrel from here. So, but I've studied in training that if I open the door here, I can launch my bomb through here, passing just left to the bunker to cover the area from here. And actually, I cannot use good bombing to reach that position. But also, it's not so good position for a shotgunner, because you will need to cover the entrance here, and the range is a little short. It's a better position for a gunman like like Denton, as you can remember from Ashley. But actually, all the more that you need to take some margin to avoid the explosion from this red barrel. So with a shotgunner, it's not an efficient position, because you're lacking of range here. In particular, you cannot reach what is behind the bunker. So my plan for the next round is to open this door and throw a bomb as far as I can to reach the far positions from here and from here. So I believe I will use again a gunman to break this door and stay in that position to throw my bomb. I need to throw my bomb the further I can, so here it's still not enough. I need to move at least to behind these barrels, and even more if I can. You remember that I've seen all of these mercs going to the top side here, so I know there is no danger at long range with a sniper here, and I know my snipers are covering the angle here. So actually you will see that I move my Nürnberg more than just this position here. I move it quite far to reach the more distance with my bomb. So here I move. Actually, you see that he broke the door before me, before my Modark, but I didn't expect that. But this is interesting because it opens the vision for his Hauser. You see that breaking the door, he has a vision from the mid here. In particular, anyone who will crouch here, he will see them. So he did that to get better vision from Hauser. And anyone who would cross here or crouching here, hiding behind. So it's quite clever, but actually I also intended to break this door as well, so so it's done. But he at least he will see my Nürnberg, but because of the range, you see that he cannot kill me. So he can see my move, but cannot do anything. So let's go on. So the bullets are going through. So here I will explain also this skill. For here you see that I went quite far behind the cover of the barrels. It's because my Seraphim here can watch quite far here on the up to here. I know his sniper can be here, but from here the angle is enough to hide. But if I don't have my Seraphim covering this area, any sniper can kill me from this position. But I know they are not here, and I'm covered by Seraphim, so I could go even further from the barrel's cover because of the cover from my Seraphim. And actually this will be useful. This is the little short distance which makes the difference for the kill, because you will see, because you see that my bomb was here to be launched the further I could, to reach even long position here or here. So he's here, he is at the border, but it's enough to kill him. So just finish with that. Okay, so actually this was my first kill, but it was not the first kill of the match, and you will see that it's quite a bunch of luck to be killed by the free fire. So let's go to the position and explain what happens. So actually you see that Seraphim is using the free fire here. It's a good, I would say, a good decision if you expect indeed to counter any strategic position from me here. As you can imagine, you know that this is could have keep my merc in this area to cover the angle here, but actually I know that because you probably has seen my match before, it's not a good position because it's sensitive to any free fire as he did. So I didn't stay any my merc camping here just for vision because I know a free fire can kill me. But I did not expect that what would happen then is because he's doing the free fire. You see also that because of the angle, he's actually free firing just inside his angle, so he will win any 1v1 here. If he miss, it's not important because my own merc will not have a vision to kill him. So also this small angle is protecting him against a 1v1 in case the free fire is a miss. So this is also a good way a good condition to perform a free fire is to reduce the angle to the free fire line of sight. So this is a good protection from his side. But actually, so you will see that actually my monarch will run through the angle and get the bullet. So this is quite an unexpected kill. So you see, I will cross this line of sight exactly where the bullet is going. So this is unbelievable. So I was really disgusted when I saw this, and that it could have ever happened in a so important match. And all the more than this was the first kill of the match, and you know that in case of tied match it's the advantage to make the win. And also my merc is running, so it's going quite fast and orthogonal to the fire, so it's quite unbelievable. And I don't know if it will ever happen again, but it's more than just the standard luck. When as I did, okay, it can be quite small luck to reach position at the border of the blast area, but this is, I would say, the standard luck in this game. This is part of the game. Sometimes you avoid the bomb, sometimes you just at the border, so at the edge. But you will see this quite often actually. But this is not an ordinary kill, so you will see that maybe there is only one small time where I could be hit, so too bad for me. But you see, at the time I'm crossing the angle, I get the free fire bullet. Amazing. Anyway, so he's got the first kill, and I had also my little part of luck to make this one, but you see that I make a big effort to reach my goal. And so at the end of the round, I would say three rounds had passed, so, and there was one kill on each side. So this is the end for I would say the early game, and now you will see in the next sequence how I managed to start the mid game. So the next sequence from round 4 to round 7, which I call the mid game, is to explain you how you have to adapt your strategy through the game. And so because the strategy will prepare your tactics for several rounds, but after 3 rounds, after the initial strategic plan, you have to refresh it after the position of change, and in particular here, because you now there is one kill on each side. So here the positions on the map have changed quite a lot, and there are many important events that leads you to update your strategy. So what is important here in the round 4? The thing is that I've killed his only merc in the south area. So now I know all of his mercs are concentrated in the north, left, center. So I have to also to change my deployment, not to keep my Augustus here. And I know his mercs are here. So first I will try to make use of my bomber to throw a bomb above the walls and hit his mercs who I believe are inside here. So this is the new, I would say, the new strategic element is this time, because I managed to reach the middle area where I can bomb quite easily in many places. I decided to, after successful bombing in the south, to use my bomb for use to be launched in the north. And you will see that, of course, EBQ expected this. You remember that he saw my positions, all the more because I have launched my bomb here. He knows that I'm around, and that he needs to prevent any bomb to be launched in this area. And you will see also that he will move out of the area, because he's probably predicting that I will launch my bomb here in this place, as I did in my match with Toffer 8. Anyway, I still decided to do this because the position is changed for me, because usually you remember that in my match versus Toffer 8 I use a position here, and to use the barrels. So here I still decided to do it. I cannot use this position because they are not covered. I don't know indeed where is his shotgunner, and I'm afraid he's here or he's here, and he can fire to this launching position without being covered by my sniper. So here he can reach me, and even here he can reach me safely without being hit by my sniper. So I decided to go to a different position, not this one, but one inside here, to keep the angle towards the barrels, to make the same bombs up to the walls. But you will see that he predicted also probably this run from my Hindenburg. Actually, I believe he predicted at least I will stand up to run. So his free fire is quite quick at the start of the run. So as soon as I stand up to run, I get the free fire in that direction. So this was quite a good action from his side. It's a good prediction and good use of also the free fire safely. So this is also a good use of the free fire and also good prediction as well. So see what's happening. It's just moving to get a better angle, but here I don't have time to run and avoid his free fire. So indeed it's a good shot. I don't know if he wanted to catch my Augustus running through this door, but actually he got something, and so the free fire was interesting in the direction of this door, either because someone was getting out or getting in with my Hindenburg. I'm not sure he wanted to catch Hindenburg, but he did it, or if it was for my Augustus to exit through this door. Anyway, it's a second kill on his side, so here he's leading the game currently. Anyway, so because of this kill, I cannot launch my bomb, but you see that he's still anyway avoiding the bomb I could have launched at the end of the round. Is all of his mercs are not placed behind here where the bomb is supposed to be launched. So you see that he moved even his Hindenburg out of this dangerous area for him. So that's it for the bombing case. Now indeed because my Augustus is useless here, I need of course to go to closer positions and use these walls to get visibility behind her with my Augustus skill. So the idea here is to go to, I would say, quite a safe place. I don't know if UBQ predicted that I would go so far, because it's quite, I would say, a long run, and it's just a run to reposition my Augustus behind the walls. So actually, it's mainly to reposition my Augustus to have a better view where could be his mercs. So now I use my Augustus differently. You see that in the beginning of the match, in the start of the match, he was seen crossing, and UBQ knows that I'm around here, and that's why he was placed here to avoid my detection radius. So it was more, I would say, used as a blocker on this side to freeze the positions here. But now I will need his skills to really get me the positions I cannot see, and I have to think also what could be of UBQ strategy. He placed all of his mercs here, so actually it's quite hard if you manage to have good guess for the bomb. At least you have the main danger is from my Hindenburg, but on the other path, he can actually perform I would say a double cover, so he can pair even two of his mercs just to cover the path in this area and here. So it will be quite difficult for me, except by bombing, to get him on the sides. So it's quite, I would say, a turtle or bunkering strategy, because I can actually only use my bomb to get a kill here, because I control the mid, and there's still this wall here, but he has, I would say, double mercs to fight me on the sides here or here. So he's quite well protected, and if he can take care of my Hindenburg, it will be quite a defensive position. So I need to be very accurate on the positions to really tune my my move, and that's why I need my Augustus really to get the fresh position as accurate as I can. And so okay, this one is getting killed. And actually, as I told you, he probably didn't want me to my Augustus to get out because he's also free fire on the other exit here in the mid. So I still managed to make my run. Probably maybe he didn't expect me to be so offensive. Maybe he expected me because I was here on this side, but I run through the other side, maybe here or here, and wait to move more in a more compact way with my mercs. But here I really made a little risk because I don't know where exactly is his Linus, but probably actually he's here and he's not watching back. He's watching to the front. So my idea for this run is to run behind the view of Linus. And because I probably think that there is no merc camping here behind this yet, at least at this round behind here, because if you watching in that direction you cannot really cover if someone is breaking the wall, so there is no cover here to have this middle line of sight. So I feel that the only danger can come from a sniper here, but the run to this side is enough safe, and I at the end I will manage to, with my range, the shotgun range, anyway, to reach any merc who would be placed here, and trying also to get a little of a cover positioning behind this crate. So the target for my run is just behind here. I expected to run behind the back of Hauser, watching in the other direction, and that's why I also turn here just to check and possibly get him on his back. And you see that I have also a vision of anyone here who could be placed in that area. So here actually I have the advantage in the 1v1 with his gunman, and you will see in round 5. With Linus, he went back and used the Linus capability to break and avoiding to free fire to the door. But I believe he did a little mistake because he ran back and then ran again in the opposite direction. But he does not have the range to hit any of my merc here waiting here. So this is how I manage to still make the draw with 2 kills, and again in the same round by the help of Denton. So just to continue, so now the situation is that we are 4v4, and I have lost one of the major merc to make the kills, as I explained with Hindenburg, because without bomb it becomes quite tricky to kill the 4 lance guys in that area, because you see that here he can cover, he has two of his mercs, so it will be quite hard to get in and finish the kill, because actually, as I explained, he made the first kill, so he's actually winning the match. So it's my part to make the effort to come back in the match, and this I know this will be quite hard to go on the sides, and so here it's time that actually Augustus plays a major role, because I lose my Hindenburg and the possibility to bounce over the walls, and the bomb were my main weapon to make the kills. Now I really need to play very well to detect where are his mercs. So here I have the advantage, and so actually he cannot escape without being hit. So that's why in fifth round I managed to make a hit. So actually I know that at the start of fifth round that I because of the hit I'm again winning the match because of the criteria to win the match, which is higher than the first skill in the priority in the priority. So this actually is making me leading the match because he has lost some health. So with my Augustus, I'm moving around to detect what's inside. Here I just turn to possibly also catch anyone who would be sneaking and waiting for me in that angle. But here I wanted also to destroy this part of the wall to even get more angle from my snipers. So I did this to extend my vision and my killing possibilities with Augustus, with Seraphim. Let's go on. So at the beginning of round 6, I know that because I can see with Augustus, I know that Denton is here, and actually he can be quite alone because maybe a sniper is here, but the angle, I mean his merc is not behind him, so he will not do, probably not do more than that. So in round 6 I just was just waiting for in any case that he could cross with my shotgunner, but then I want my shotgunner to be at the right place to again see fresh positions for the next round. So in the round before I have seen that Bodark has crossed to the south, but for this round 6, I know because it's a long run, I don't care about him for now. I have at least I can let him run for more than one round, so I don't care about him in round 6. I want to possibly take care of what's happening in this area, and I will then in round 7 I will take care of this guy. So here I'm waiting with a wait timer, just for enough time to wait for his move, and then I try to be quite aggressive. So the role of Augustus is still to be behind the walls, to check what's really behind, where are his moves, and possibly because he has enough range in this position, is able to catch anyone who would be just in the angle here. And this is again why I decided to free fire, is because someone could be waiting for me here in that angle. And you see also that I managed to escape both the sniper here and the bomb. Actually I predicted that the sniper could be somewhere here, so I was really careful with my 2 mercs to cross in a good path to avoid the focus from Seraphim, or the more that it's very short from Seraphim. And I moved quite far with Denton as well because of his range for the flashbang, because his flashbang is not so long. I need to close the gap to be able to to launch my flashbang in this area or even in this area. So now the role of Denton and Augustus is to work in pair. So that's why I move them quite far together, is because I make an offensive cell here with a flashbang and with a shotgunner quickness. So actually the bomb here was in case I was more defensive, because I could be hidden waiting to have good vision. But actually I'm more aggressive than that, and I wanted to make an offensive cells with these two guys. Also note that during my run I take time also to watch what in that direction, where if I could catch Odark, I know if he's in middle or not. So at the end of my run I also take a short moment just to watch in that area, in both entries, and I didn't see him. So either he's staying here or he has crossed really further to these positions. I will see in the next round. 7. So round 7, I am in positions to be quite aggressive. Actually, there is something happens that I believe is a mistake from UBQ. It's because at the end of round 6, actually, he kept loaded free fire in the sequence. You see that Denton has moved all to this to reach the final position here, but I believe it was not intentional, and he has kept his free fire action in the last spot. And of course this is a mistake, because I can see him, and so I just need I know he will miss me, and I just need a free fire to kill him, because I need a free fire to kill him, because after his action he can run back. So if I don't use the free fire but only the standard focusing, I will miss him. I need a free fire to kill him while he's actually missing me with his own free fire. So for me it's a free kill here because of this mistake. And so it's also something you have to know, it's that you should not keep actions like this kept loaded at the end of your round, and especially on your last running spots. It's more obvious for your bomb, and actually because the launch is about 1 second or more, so you're really dead if you keep loading a bomb in your last sequence sections. So it's quite hard to check that, because in simulation you will not simulate this action in the current round, so you will not see that at the end of the round the action is actually launched. You will not see a bullet fire, you will not see that you will launch the bomb. So the only way to check that you don't do this mistake is possibly to check what are the actions on your last spot, your final position. But so anyway, I did myself this kind of mistake with previous match from EBQ, because I did several matches before the tournament with EBQ, and that's why I know him quite well now, I believe, on his kind of gameplay. It's also part of profiling. Actually, it's what you have learned from your past match. And so now I played quite often with BQ. I know what is his gameplay, and he tells me also. So profiling is, I would say, his gameplay helps me to make sometimes the right choice when predicting between two alternatives. So I will not detail that, but it really helps to actually know the personality of your opponent. And so during one of his match, I did this mistake. It was a match which I lost. I think it was maybe the second or the fourth match, so you can watch it in my history. And I kept, as he did, a bomb launch in the last sequence of action. So I really missed that bomb, and so then when you launch a bomb, then you have to wait a full round to recover the reset of the launch. So it's really a penalty, more penalty when you keep a bomb loaded in your sequence than a free fire. But here, the mistake is really fatal for him. So, as I explained, now I let Bodark run during round 6. Now I know it can be a danger, because if he's reaching this position, he's a danger from my Seraphim. And I cannot afford actually to be disrupted with my Seraphim, because if I need to watch in that direction, I lose my vision in the middle of the map. So it can be a quite idea from him to actually try to distract my sniper, because I will lose my my power for the rest of the map, because I need to be safe on this side. So that's why also I crouch, because I cannot keep attention on this side, because I might expose then to his sniper. I crouch just behind the bunker to be safe on this side while I am watching for Bodark in that direction. And then the plan is really to, because he's alone and he's I would say an isolated merc, the plan is in that round to really make surround him in 3v1. So the two mercs will deal with possibilities of move from his back. The first to come is Augustus, because I know Augustus can detect him where he could be, in particular if he's hidden here. I need Augustus to really to know where he is and make a simulation of his possible tactics. I managed to see him at the end of the round, so actually it's not a surprise, because I took time to turn my vision, and then actually he has no way to escape, because I use Augustus to deal with this area, and I use the flashbang and Denton to come to this and possibly kill him in that area, while I will win the 1v1 with Seraphim if he's coming in that angle. So actually I was quite confident Bodark would be killed in that round 8. So okay, for the mid game, so you see that while my three mercs are dealing with Bodark, I'm using hide to get vision on this side about the two other mercs. And so then we can go to the next sequence for the final rounds of the match. So the final sequence is dealing with two last rounds, round 11, from round 11 to round 12. So I will not detail what's happened for previous rounds. Actually, it's mainly a move where he managed to move his mercs from these positions to this other area, and I managed to, on the contrary, to move my mercs in a rather surrounding positions. So here from the south, my snipers are here with quite also good angles from this side. I have a good vision from Denton here, and I will use my Augustus to again go to the walls to check what's inside. So actually, till in the previous rounds, it was quite hard to still to go and try to catch a kill, because he's quite defensive with his bomb, so it's hard to really get in, because the bomb is used to block the path. And also Seraphim is still quite good even at close range in 1v1, and in most situations I would have lost 1v1 with my Denton or with another of my Merc. So these two guys here are really hard to kill. So actually, how I managed to make the final kills. So first, of course, I am leading the game, so it's not the point to make a crazy run just to finish the game. I'm leading the game and I want to control the situation. In particular, I want to see any possible run and possible move. So first, the vision is important to still control the game. I don't want to be surprised that Hindenburg has reached a position and bombing where I didn't expect it. I need to know where Hindenburg he could place his bomb. This is important, not to let him come back in the game. So the point here is also to use my Augustus really to get this information what's inside here and catch any move. So the sequence here actually is also dealing with intel battle, because I know approximately where are his mercs inside here, but he has only 2 mercs and he cannot watch in every direction. He don't have from the start a team with detection capabilities, with intel capabilities. So he probably does not have good vision on where are my mercs. He has ghost where I could have launched my flashbang and so on, but he does not have a clear idea where are my mercs. So actually I plan to use this advantage to bluff my position. So here the point here is that if I enter here, I'm not in a good situation where I can face the Seraphim in 1v1. So I plan a different thing. The idea is I will give the information my Denton is here by throwing a flashbang. I know the flashbang is not here to blind and make a kill. I use the flashbang to reveal my position here. And I want to give this information to make UBQ knows that my Denton is here and watching in that angle. So this is on purpose. I want him to know that I'm somehow camping with that vision, so that he cannot cross from this side. And I want to, on the contrary, to move from these positions to get a different angle. So because if I'm here, I cannot watch what is in this area here, not very well. or what's inside here. So the idea is to give information that Enderton is here, but I will move completely and in another position with a different angle. And also I plan to wait for Augustus to close the gap and give me accurate position. Here actually it's not a good position for Denton because of this solid wall. I cannot correctly throw my flashbang inside here. So that's why also I want to make the long run from the back here to get to a middle position and have better angle to throw my flashbang inside. So this is the idea here. So you see I throw my flashbang, but just for the point to reveal my position here, I don't stay to finish the kill. And I know he's probably not here anyway, so it's just to reveal my position. And you see that I make the run and taking care my run is not seen from any one of his mercs through this door. So actually I will crouch from this side not to be seen. I don't want my run to be seen because I still want him to believe I'm here, so it will be useless that my run is detected. So first I crouch here not to be seen from a small angle, but then on the other side of the pillar I cannot crouch, it's not enough because you see there is no cover. So actually he still have some possibilities to see my run through that angle. So here I need to check if my run is seen or not. This is important. It's part of it's a main part of my tactic, my bluff. So if my run is seen, it's useless. So I need to check if my run is seen. So that's why I'm also take time to watch in the direction if I see any merc watching me. So here I run, and when I'm in the pillar, I watch in that angle to see if my move could be seen. So you see it's the seen unseen battle. So I've checked. I saw Hindenburg was busy on the watching on the other side for his bomb, and so I know my run was not seen. So this is an important information. I know my ghost is here. Now it's the idea is I know because of Augustus was managed to reach the wall, I know where are his positions. I know he will probably not move from this steady position. He is playing defensively here with covering the paths with his bomb and watching other angles. I believe he's also afraid of my hide, but I didn't put this move. So another plan from previous round. Of course, I did only the round 11 to prepare the next round. So first bluffing my position with Denton and trying to go in a better position to perform a flashbang through that door, that broken door. And I know that because at the end of the round I will have fresh position from Augustus, next round will be a good opportunity to get inside because I will have mercs on any sides, and I know, as I explained for versus Ashley, you cannot watch in any direction. So I plan to really go inside in round 12. And the plan was actually for Augustus, after I've detected his position, was as for Ashley versus Ashley, was to break the door here and trying to get him from the other side. And then Ton will deal with the other side with a flashbang and catching anyone who would cross. And because his ghost, my ghost was here, I believe he will not try to escape by this side. He will either stay here or try to perform some move to escape from this side where I cannot, which angle I cannot cover if I'm still here. And so he will do it with Hindenburg, and we'll see in next round. But here also I wanted to show you that I had planned my move from Seraphim in preparation of next round. So because my plan was to open the door with Augustus, I placed my Augustus in the angle here where I can catch any merc here behind. So actually you see that I'm moving, of course carefully, because I don't know if he wants to cross and look for my guys. But here at the end, so I'm placed in preparation of next round. And actually there is another event that maybe he didn't expect, is that he has thrown his bomb here, and you can see that apparently the bomb is not breaking the door here. And actually because the blast is not in the same round, he cannot simulate the blast of the bomb. But of course now you should know that breakable items are also blast behind solid walls. It's the case for the red barrel, for instance. When you launch a bomb here, you trigger also the red barrel. It's the same here, but it's a little tricky, and actually you have to know this. Even if the red disc here is not full, actually the door, the breakable door will be blast, because it's within the radius. Of course the red circles is valid for your merc. For instance here Hindenburg is safe. So I don't know if he has thought of this, and he could not have simulate it in the round 11. But actually I don't need to break the door with my Augustus, and the point is that I'm really well placed for my sniper, and so the door will be broken earlier than I think, and not by me. But I am still in a steady position because of my previous move. So actually also for me, I believe it's also a technical mistake to throw bombs so late in the round. So all the more than because here you cannot simulate what can be the blast, and it gives really a chance for your mercs to escape the bomb. And here actually, since several rounds, the bomb for me, I believe, was launched really too late. I had about if I remember, I had about 1 second, about 1 second in the next round to escape the bomb. So it's really too big. So his bomb is really useful if really it's really dropped at the feet. Otherwise, almost all of my mercs can escape the bomb in the first 1 second. So indeed of this to be really I would say to really keep your bomb efficient when the launch is is shifting here in the round, you should take one round without launching the bomb to reset the timer. It's important to really put the pressure again with your bomb, because here, since several rounds, the bomb is really a low pressure for me. It's only danger if it's really dropped at the feet, and the time it blasts after the round is really too much. So I guess this is also a mistake. It's that he should have at one moment taken one round with not launching the bomb, just to reset the possibility to launch the bomb earlier in the round. And so in round 12, so the bomb will break the door, and actually my sniper is well positioned. Even if he's turning, my Seraphim will get the kill. So probably that because he simulated that, he knows now that the door will be broken, so he turned, but it's not enough. I was already ready from previous round. I'm just using my Augustus in case I'm not in a good angle for my Seraphim. I decided to finish this game here by actually I was spare. I had a spare time not to use a free fire to break the door, so I had quite more times to really perform good actions to run and check inside and make the kills. So for Seraphim it's finished, and as I explained, you see that Hindenburg is trying to escape, and actually first he moved up here, but I believe the reason is to watch in that direction if any merc is not my Denton is not waiting here. So during the run by these sides is also a good way to get vision of what could be here. You see that you can see if Denton is around, and then I believe I don't know if he's expecting me on this side, but I really know that he didn't see me. So I don't know if the bluff works, but at least I know the ghost is here. So either he believed my Denton is still on the ghost position or not, but he probably does not know where is my Denton. So he didn't believe I could be on this side, because he's running through that angle to possibly try to get a better position from Hindenburg. But the idea was to flash here. This flash is mainly to secure the kill from Augustus, and to catch, to blind Seraphim if she will get out. Actually, she could get out and hide here, but she will not have time to do anything because she will be blind. And I didn't expect that Hindenburg would run like this, but it's probably benefit from this bluffing position. Because also I wanted to gain a better vision and angle than the one I had before. So here actually it was a better position to reach than staying here. But I wanted him to think that I was camping and protecting any escape here. Because it is Denton, he knows that my flashbang, I can launch my flashbang here, and so actually if he thinks I'm here, he has no possibility to stay and make the fight up here. So that's it. So the match is finished. So versus OBQ. So I've seen, you see that I really really take care about who I'm facing, because I know it's a BQ and how his level of play. I don't play the ordinary way. You really play. You have to really play with really good tactics, including possibly free fire and to really trick with the information you can get and hide yours. So this is really the heart of the prediction. So okay, it's finished for the review. Let's see for the conclusion. So as a conclusion, I would say that you at high level you really need to know who you are facing. You certainly not play the same way against Toffer 8, Ashley, or versus the BQ. So and the intel battle is quite important, and you have to really gather all your skills to really take advantage in the game. Of course, you have to avoid technical mistakes like I believe EBQ did. But if you don't benefit from technical mistakes, you really have to deploy better skills than your opponent. And for that, you really need to build a strategy, refresh it over the rounds, and with a strategy in mind, you can you know what you're doing actually. You know what tactics to deploy to reach the strategic goal. You know what should be your position to prepare for the next round. You know what benefit you can take from each move and why you are doing this. So with strategic elements, you make sense to your tactics, and this is important. And actually, this is one part. The second part is everything you can predict about your opponent. So actually, you can have a strategy to place better tactics, good positioning for vision, good killing positions. But you also need to make good prediction, and vision, of course, is essential. And it plays on both sides. Actually, you have to play the opponent's side. What he knows, what is his own vision, what he knows about you, and it's really where is the mind game. It means that you're really playing against a human mind. You have to predict also what would be his tactics according to his personality. What his plan? You have to guess that. And this is how you really can have fun in this game, is because you have all this strategic element at high level, and this is really fun. So I believe with all these 3 videos you have all the knowledge to be the next Ascent champion. So I hope more players will participate in next tournaments. Of course, you imagine that all this cannot be used in a cage match, because it's not the same skills. So see you possibly in the next tournament, and we'll see if new champions are arising. Thank you very much. Bye bye.